Hi, ladies. Are you wondering? I've tried all the things. I've tried women's health PT. I've had surgery. This stuff is still annoying me. Can you help? I'm Jenn Lormand, exercise physiologist.
I'm Christina Walsh, licensed physical therapist. This is an example of stuff we get in our inbox all the time, every day. Questions from you when you feel like you've tried all the things and you're wondering, how could this be any different? I've done this stuff already and this stuff is still a problem, but you really like some help.
So we thought we would read an example of one of the emails that we have gotten. I'll let you start.
I've had chronic UTIs for 15 years, and 4 years ago, I had a complete hysterectomy at 49 and some reconstructive surgery due to a prolapsed uterus. After that, I went 3 years with no UTIs. About 6 months ago, I started getting them again, and now I'm going about just 3 days after finishing antibiotics, and another one's coming back.
I have an appointment with a urologist, but that's not until November. My stomach is a mess and the pressure is back. I saw a pelvic floor specialist after surgery, and I still do those exercises. I also think now that I have some rectal issues, I'm dealing with constipation and diarrhea. Can you help me, please?
This stuff is personal. This affects everybody. Anybody dealing with anything like this is your life is dramatically affected. It's terrifying, and you feel like you did the things that were recommended.
Yeah.
You had the surgery. You went to the therapy. Why is it not better? For some of you, you did all those things, and maybe one problem was solved, but then another one came up, and that is absolutely terrifying. You are
frustrating.
frustrated and devastated because these incredibly personal issues are messing up your life. And your doctor has said, well, the surgery I did worked, it was successful. So you could try this pill.
You can go back to women's health PT. Yeah, it is a frustrating process, and we are incredibly empathetic. And the answer that we had to this woman in our email back is yes, we can help you. Because what we do is we come from that holistic approach. And we can hear already in her email that there are several different systemic things going on that can be addressed with a couple of very simple modifications where she can start to do this, which is what all of y'all are looking for. Something where you can get your hands around it and feel like you have more control, more hope, because that is one of the most devastating losses, is that loss of hope that this can ever get better, because you feel like you've exhausted all of the resources that you know to go to solve these problems.
You've already tried what's been recommended by your doctors, and we trust our doctors to know, and they know what they were trained to do. If you went to a surgeon, they know the surgery and they knew that that piece was a success, but the doctor's not trained to do what we do. The doctor wasn't trained to step back and address the musculoskeletal system and the support of all those core and pelvic floor structures in the way that we are able to, because that is our training and our specialty and our background. So if you're looking for a non-invasive approach to get your hands around the complexity of the whole picture of the core and pelvic dysfunction, bring support back to those structures, relieve the discomforts, and be able to progress forward without pain and without invasive approaches, without pills and without additional surgeries, that's where we come in, and that's what we specialize in and have spent our lifetimes honing for ourselves and for all of you.
And we want to be clear, this is not magic. There is no fairy with the magic wand that's going to come in and fix this. I always tell the ladies in our program, the fairy didn't come and restack my pelvic organs. I still have stage 2 pelvic organ prolapse. But what we give you is tools to help manage those symptoms so that it stops messing with your life. You're able to get back to doing the things that you love to do, which is traveling and not peeing 30 times a day, which is a enjoyable, intimate sex life with your partner, gardening, doing the sporting things that you want to do.
For me, picking up and holding my kids, taking my toddler on a piggyback ride without having to pay for it afterwards, holding your baby in that front carrier, like you said, getting down on the floor and gardening, getting back to some of your exercise classes that you miss. all of
And
these,
just being able to get through your day and not peeing 30 times a day.
or leaking constantly. When you are limited by knowing where the next bathroom is, whether that be from bowel, poop, or bladder and pee issues, that wrecks your whole ability to just do life. If you're limited on, you can't go on that hike on that trip with your family because your back's going to be killing you, you're going to be crippled the next day, that can probably be fixed. If you've had all the scans, you've done all the things, all the tests come back normal, your doctor said, I've done what I can do. What do you have to lose?
That's
to
right.
try a musculoskeletal holistic approach to get all the support structures back on and supporting you again in a way that is sustainable, that feels good to do, and that only takes 10 minutes a day. We love teaching you tools to feel better and the way to get the strength back in just 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, if you're ready to get to the root cause, reach out to us. You can reach us at hello@tightenyourtinkler.com. We offer one-on-one private consults. That's what we offered this particular lady. And obviously, we offer our signature program, which is DIY Go at Your Own Pace. And you get a community of women that you get access to who are on this journey with you. So stop suffering in silence. There is a solution to your issues, and we would be honored to help.